let's talk about in the house, experiences in the house, relationships grew. You know, did you go in the house as a single girl?
Yeah.
You went in there as a single girl and you fell in love with Groovy?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, at some point.
At some point?
I'll say at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
At some point. So what happened? How come you guys still stick with each other?
Okay, so first thing first, Big Brother Nigeria Level Up season, the whole 28 housemates were there to compete for 100 million naira. And a lot of people would do whatsoever they want to do together, you get. So initially, originally, getting into the relationship, it was genuine for me till I found out that it wasn't genuine for him. So when I heard that the whole piece of he wanted some other girl, though I liked him, no cap, I liked him so much, but when I found out the way it was going, I just had to be smart. Like, come on, I'm an Edo girl, and we don't carry last.
They don't know they carry last.
Sure you get. So when I found out, I already know, okay, yo, this is a game, and I am somebody that when I need something, I can bend so low. You get? So I continued playing my game. Oh yeah, it was shipping, or relationship, okay, sweet. Is the you know, sometimes.
But you knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing. Let's say I realized myself when I found out that he had other girls he liked, of where I also heard another of my colleague advising him to stick with me, that I look strong. So maybe when they go outside, he can now go ahead with the other girl. You get, and this didn't just come from just one person.
Strategy.
But this particular one, I heard it in the house, but I just had to like, okay, now it's time to be smart. You get, but others, I came outside and I realized more housemates also said that to him, that he said, okay, I like this, they'll be like, okay, stick to with Phyna. Phyna is strong. So I was like, okay, cool. I played the game. I played my game really nice. He didn't know. A lot of people didn't know in the house. You know, they see me to be, Phyna is so into him. Don't worry. I know I'm here. And I was stubborn also, so very stubborn, you get. And my auntie was like, no, you're too stubborn. I'm not going to see you through school again, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. I left the house, and that's when I started working at a really early age. So
how old were you?
So I was 15, 16 when I finished secondary school. So I was still with my aunt, and from there I started working. I was working in the supermarket where I started as a cleaner. So I would clean, I would dust the stuff, arrange. So they were paying me 7,000 naira then. So now it was from that money I bought jam. I wrote jam. I got into the Polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic, Auchi, Edo State Engineering, and I was still working. And at that period, the accountant, the girl that takes money, she stole, and they sacked her, and they were looking for someone. So I went to my boss and I'm like, I can press the computer. It's not just to put it. I can do that one. He was like, really? So they tried it. I did it well. So they were like, okay, I will do this. And I said, no, I will come early, clean. So before customers start coming in, and that was what I was doing. Nice. I will come very early in the morning, I will clean, arrange everything. Then I'll go and sit at the counter and start taking money. In the evening, after everything, I will also clean, go into the storeroom, bring out stuff and stock what people bought. So it was like that till I stopped the job and I was in school. So in school, I knew I needed to hustle. So then I'll make pop-off, meat pie, I'll take it to the class. I'll say to my classmates, I was making small money. And it was now time to get class captain in ND1, it's like the 100 level, first year. So I was like, okay, I want to, and I got a position. So as a class rep or assistant, you don't buy textbook. You get textbook for free. So that was why I went for it.
Strategy.
Yeah.
You've always had a strategy in life.
So my first and second year, in Polytechnic, after ND1, ND2, you go for your 1 year IT before coming back. So I was not buying textbook, I was not buying handouts. So when I came back, I'm like, okay, HND, so what do we do? I'm like, okay, to do this, I was going to run for a position at the SUG level. The Student Union Government, So I went for Director of Socials. So Director of Socials, my school was founded in 1963, and they've never had a female director of socials. You know, director of socials, like president of entertainers, and a woman has never held the position, because during the campaign for that, it is very, very dramatic, and you need to be entertaining to get that position. So I'm like, okay, you see that particular position, that is the one I want. So I started campaigning, I did, and I won. I became the first female director of socials in my school. And so that was it. And
then you became an engineer.
Yeah, I was an engineering student.
Are you practicing it?
So I would practice later. So that's after I've gotten my Quran. So I'll practice later. Not
all
now.
Right.
So going into the house, I wasn't expecting. Now, when I got into the house, I saw the whole girls. I'm like, okay, these girls are fine, sha. I'm not sure. I just, let's say I underdid. Yes. I didn't see myself to be on their class.
You always see competition. So for me, when I entered the house, I saw some guys. I'm like, oh, this guy in body,
I'm telling you.
He sings. you feel the competition. So, you definitely feel it.
So when I got in, I saw the girls, everybody, they were just speaking English. They were just like,
They were speaking English.
I was speaking pidgin now. I was like, oh my God, what will I do? But then I said to myself, okay, Phyna, since you're already feeling this way, that these girls are too fine, you're not sure you get any guy, why not stick to your original self and do you? That was how I just entered my shit.
Phyna, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. With all that you're saying, that, you know, you got in there, saw fine girls and all of that, do you sometimes feel that you're not beautiful?
At that time, oh my God, at that time,
I
felt it, because, come on, going into the house, you see, okay, before going into the house, there was a girl I was talking to. She got my number from my boss that she was also going on Big Brother. And every time she would just write me, hi Phyna, what's up, how is it going? Did you get an email? I'll be like, yes, I did. She said, yeah, me too. I went shopping. I went to Fashion Nova. I went, like, the place she was calling, where she was shopping.
Intimidating, eh?
Bro, there was a day she also called me. She took a picture. She was doing makeup. Like, it was after Big Brother, like a professional makeup artist actually did makeup on my face. I've never had like professional makeup artists. I would do the nonsense all by myself, you get. So the makeup was, I was like, what are you doing? She said, photo shoot. I said, are we supposed to do photo shoot? She said, yes.
Is it a requirement?
Yeah. Like, she was going to big place to get her clothes, her hair, and me. I went to Oshodi to select Okrika. So I was already, even before the house, I was already feeling, okay, since I think you need to go into the house with BB clothes. But me, I didn't have it. I went in with I went with rapper, I went with my Okrika. Like, when you do Okrika, then that's select.
Force. In Ghana, we call it force.
All right. In Nigeria, call it Okrika.
Your Oshodi will be Kantamanto.
All right.